Hello students, let us continue with simple interest problems. Find the rate of interest for rupees 2230 to earn rupees 1003.5 interest in 3 years. Okay, so let's write what all is given. So find the rate of interest for rupees 2230. So P is equal to 2230 to earn 1003.5. So that means simple interest is 1003.5. The term is given as 3 years and you are supposed to find R. So let us write the formula. Simple interest is equal to P into N into R. P into T into R. So R is equal to simple interest upon P into T. Simple interest is 1003.5. P is 2230 into 3 years. Let's calculate this. One zero zero 3.5 divide by 2230 divide by 3, 0.15. Which is 15%. So R is equal to 15%. Let's see the next problem. In how many years a certain sum of money will be doubled at 8% per annum? Okay. So let principal be X. A is double, so 2X. Okay. So let P is equal to X. Then A is equal to 2X. X plus X is 2X. Double, right? R is given as 8%, which is 0.08. And you are supposed to find in how many years? You are supposed to find T. T you don't know. Okay. So here we know P is X, A is 2X. So that means simple interest is equal to A minus P. So which is 2X minus X, which is equal to X. So simple interest is X, P is also X. Okay. So simple interest is equal to P into T into R. We are supposed to find T. So T will keep it. P and R will take it to the other side. So multiplication will become division. So T is equal to simple interest is X. Principal is also X. And rate is 0.08. So X cancel. So T is equal to 1 divided by 0.08. When you do 1 divided by 0.08, divided by 0.08, get 12.5. So it will take 12.5 years. 12.5 years. 12.5 years means 12 years, 6 months. So answer is 12.5 years. Okay. Let's see the next question. If rupees 1250 amounts to rupees 1700 at 9% simple interest in some time, what will rupees 3200 amount to at 12% in the same time? Okay. First we'll solve the first part. Okay. Let us find T first. Okay. If 1250 amounts to 1700, that means if P is equal to 1250, A is 1700 at simple interest, that is R 9%, which is 0.09 in some time. So we don't know T. Let us see how much time it is. Okay. So we know simple interest. Simple interest is equal to A minus P. So 1700 minus 1250. When we subtract this, we'll get 450. 1700 minus 1250, which is 450. 450. Okay. So simple interest is 450. Now let us find T. So simple interest is equal to P into T into R. So T is equal to simple interest upon P into R or PR, which comes to 450 divided by 1250 into R is 9%, so 0.09. So how much this comes to? 450 divided by 1250 divided by 0.08. It comes to 4.5. Was it 0.08 or 0.09? Oh, sorry. It was 0.09. Sorry, 0.09. So 4 years. So this comes to 4 years. So T is 4 years. Okay. What will 3200 amount to 12% in the same time? Okay. So second part is if P is 3200 and interest, simple interest is 12%, the rate is 12% and time is same. So that means T is equal to 4 years. Then how much will be A? That is asked. What will rupees 3200 amounts to? So you are supposed to find A. Okay. So the second part, P is equal to 3200. T is going to be the same, so 4 years. R is 12%. And A you are supposed to find. Fine. Let us find simple interest. simple interest is equal to P into T into R. P is 3200 into T, 4 years. R is 12%, so 0.12. Or you can do 12 divided by 100, it's same. So let's calculate this. 3200 into I forgot, 4 into 4 into 12%, so 0.12. So it comes to 1536. Okay, so that means simple interest is 1536. 3200 into 4 into 0.12, yes, 1536. So simple interest is 1536, but simple interest is not asked, A is asked. A is equal to P plus simple interest. P is 3200 plus 1536. This comes to 4736. So thus rupees 3200 amounts to rupees 4736. Okay. So this was a simple question. Okay, not very difficult. Okay, now let us come to the next question, and this is a very important question. Mark a star. It was asked in 2019. Okay, so Arjun deposits, I mean this kind of question is always asked. Okay, for 4 marks it is asked. Okay, Arjun deposits rupees 500 beginning of every month. Every month it is for 30 months in a bank which pays simple interest of 6.25% on RD, recurring deposit. Find the amount he will receive at the end of 30 months. Okay, so here what is happening? So investment is for 30 months. That means every month he is depositing 500. Okay, for 30 months. So this is month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4, month 5. Okay, so first month he will deposit 500. So this 500 is invested for all the months till 30. Correct. So you will get interest on this 500 for all 30 months. Then second deposit, second is 500. He will deposit on the second month 500 again, and this will be invested for 29 months. So this 500, interest on this 500 excuse me, will be received for remaining 29 months. Third month he will deposit 500 again. On this 500 he will receive interest for 28 months. Okay, so on 30th month what he is depositing 500, this will be deposited for 1 month. So he will get interest only for 1 month. So first 500 he will receive interest for 30 months. Second 500 he will receive interest on 29 months. Third 500 rupees he will receive interest for 28 months. Fourth 500 he will receive interest for 27 months. Okay, so if he is investing 500 rupees, okay, so let us see how 500 rupees if he is investing. So let us calculate the number of months. Okay, so it is as good as if he is investing only 500, okay, then how much total number of months he is keeping it invested. Okay, so here principal for each month is rupees 500. Okay, so principal for each month is 500. Okay, so actually for first month the principal is 500, second month 500 plus 500 it will become 1000. Okay, and third month it will become 1500. Fine. So instead of calculating that way, we'll consider, suppose he is investing 500. Okay, on 500, for how many months he is receiving interest? Like first 500 he is receiving interest for 30 months, second 500 he is receiving interest for 29 months, third 500 he is receiving interest for 28 months, fourth 500 he is receiving interest for 27 months. So that means my time or my period is 30 months plus 29 months plus 28 months, so on till first month. Correct? Okay. So you can take the calculator and just start calculating 30 plus 29 plus 28 plus 27 plus. You can keep doing that, or you can use the formula sum of first natural number. This is as good as 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus till 30. Right? So the formula is n into n plus 1 upon 2. N is 30 because you are counting numbers from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till 30, right? So 30 into 31, because n plus 1 will be 31. 30 plus 1 is 31. Divide by 2. So let's calculate this. 30 into 31 divide by 2. It comes to 465 months. 465 months. So he will be receiving interest on 500 for 465 months. It is as good as that. Okay. Okay. Now we know P, we know T. If principal is 500, time is 465 months. Okay, and interest R is given as 6.25%, that is 0.625. Sorry, 0.0625. R is 6.25%, which is 0.0625. Okay. Okay. So let us calculate simple interest. Okay. So simple interest is equal to P into T into R, where P is 500. T, time is months we are writing. So 465 months. So 465 divided by 12 into 0.0625, or you can write 6.25 divided by 100 also. It's one and the same thing. Okay. So let us see how much total interest he will receive. So 500 into 465 divided by 12 into 0.0625. 500 into 465 divided by 12 into 0.0625. It comes to 1210.94. 1210.94. Okay. So simple interest is 1210.94. But what is asked? Find the amount he will receive at the end of 30 months. So he will receive principals plus simple interest, correct? But this principal we took so that to calculate interest it becomes easy. Okay, actually the total deposit is not 500, right? Total deposit is 500 for 30 months. So 500 into 30, correct? So total deposits, he is putting 500 every month for 30 months. So 500 into 30, which is 15,000. So total deposit is rupees 15,000. Okay, and simple interest is rupees 1210.94. So amount, therefore amount at the end of 30 months will be 15,000 plus 1210.94, which comes to 16,210.94. So this is the final answer. Okay, this sum is very important. Okay, if you want I'll explain this again. Okay, Arjun deposits 500 at the beginning of every month. That means first 500 is invested for 30 months, second 500 is invested for 29 months, third 500 is invested for 28 months, and so on. Fourth 500 is invested for 27 months. Okay, so on this 500 he will receive interest on 30 months. On second 500 he will receive interest on 29 months. So can we do that? First we will calculate interest on first 500, then we will calculate interest on second 500, then we will calculate interest on third 500. No, that is not possible. Why to do that? Right, as the amount invested is 500 only in all the 30 months, let P be 500. Okay, first 500 is invested for 30 months, so you will calculate interest for 30 months. Second 500 is invested for 29 months, so you will calculate interest on 29 months. Instead of doing that, we can just add all the months together and calculate interest at once on 500. Okay, so first 500 you get interest for 30 months plus 29 plus 28 and so on till 2 month and 1 month, right? So how much is this total? You can take your calculator and do 30 plus 29 plus 28 plus 27 plus, you can do that. Okay, it will come 465 months. Or instead of doing that, you can just use this formula. Okay, sum of first natural numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are the natural numbers. If you want to add sum of first natural number, what do? N into n plus 1 divide by 2. If I want to add 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, okay, so only 4 numbers I want to add, sum of first 4 natural number. Then I can do 4 into 5 divide by 2, n into n plus 1 divide by 2. That is the formula to calculate sum of first natural numbers. So I use this formula and calculate total number of months. So it comes to 465 months. Okay, so principal is 500, number of months is 465, rate of interest is given 6.25%. Okay, now let us calculate simple interest on the RD from the RD account. So P is 500, T is 465 divided by 12, because we are taking number of months, right? So you have to do divide by 12 into 0.0625, or you can write 6.25 divide by 100 also. Okay, so simple interest comes 1210.94. Simple interest is 1210.94. Total deposits, he is depositing 500 every month for 30 months. So 500 into 30, so total deposit is 15,000. Okay, interest earned is 1210.94. You add both the amount and you will get total amount which he is going to receive after 30 months. Okay, let's see the next question. Question number 11. A certain sum of money at certain rate of simple interest becomes rupees 7,400 in 3 years. Okay, and 9,000 in 5 years. Okay, find the rate of interest and principal. Okay, now here principal is not given. Okay, so principal is not given, but if you keep this money at certain rate, so rate also we don't know. Okay, the interest will become this of simple interest, it will become rupees 7400. So principal will become 7400. That means amount will become 7400. So the amount is 7400 in 3 years. So that means T is 3 years. Okay, P we don't know, R we don't know. Okay, same principal and same rate. Okay, rupees 9,000 in 5 years. That means principal is same. If principal is 5,000, again the principal is same, 5,000 only. Okay, if we keep that amount for 5 years, if T is 5 years, then A is equal to 9,000. Okay, so certain amount if we keep for 3 years, it will become 7,400. Certain amount if we keep for 5 years, it will become 9,000. Rate of interest is not given, principal is also not given. Okay, so I'll just write like this. Wait, when T is equal to 3 years, A is equal to 7400. Okay, when T is equal to 5 years, A is equal to 9,000. Okay, so amount is given. We can find, we'll use amount formula and calculate R. Okay, so the formula for amount is, wait, now what is, listen, I'll just derive the formula for amount. Okay, simple interest is equal to amount minus principal, correct? And what is the value of simple interest? P into T into R. So P into T into R is equal to A minus principal. Right? Now you want for A, right? A I'll keep it on this side. P I'll take it to the other side. So minus P will become plus P. So P T R plus P is equal to A. Correct? So now here P is common. So I'll take P aside. So TR plus 1 is equal to A. So this is the formula for amount. Simple interest is PTR, principal into time, term into rate, and simple interest is A minus P also, amount minus principal, right? So PTR is equal to A minus P. Okay. So now the formula for A is A is equal to P into TR plus 1 or 1 plus TR, it is one and the same thing. Okay. So TR plus 1. Okay. Now we know two things. For first case, okay, if A is 7,400, P we don't know, T will be 3 years, R we don't know, plus 1. Let this be 1. The second equation will be 9,000. If A is 9,000, P is going to be the same, we don't know. TR, so T is 5, R we don't know, plus 1. So this is equation 2. Now we have two equations. Let us divide both the equation. Okay. Let's see what we get. We will divide 2 by 1. So divide second equation by 1, first equation. So now this will become 9,000 divided by 7,400 is equal to P into 5R plus 1 divided by P into 3R plus 1. Okay. So when we do this, we can just cancel P and P. Okay. We can just cancel 2 zeros. Okay. So this becomes 90 by 74. Okay. 90 by 74 we can reduce if we want to. We can keep it. We'll keep it. Okay. So now my equation is 90 by 74 is equal to 5R plus 1 divided by 3R plus 1. Let us cross multiply. So 90 into 3R plus 1 is equal to 74 into 5R plus 1. Okay. Let us open the brackets. 90 into 3. Our intention is to find the value of R. Okay. So 90 into 3 is going to be 270R plus 90 is equal to 74 into 5. $370 R plus 74. Okay. So R terms I'll bring it to one side and number terms I'll bring it to one side. So this will become 70, sorry. Okay. So 370 I'll bring it to the other side. It will become 270R minus 370R is equal to 74 minus 90. Okay. 270 minus 370 is minus 100R and 74 minus 90 is 16 minus 16. So minus 16 R. sorry, minus 16. Okay, so minus minus I can cancel. Okay, or r is equal to minus 16 upon minus 100. I'll just cancel minus minus, or minus minus becomes plus, right? So this becomes 60 divided by 100. 16 divided by 100. That means my rate of interest R is 16% or 0.16. Yeah. Mark this also as important. Okay. A certain sum of money at certain rate of simple interest becomes 7,400 in 3 years and 9,000 in 5 years. Find the rate of interest and principal. So this is how you find. Okay. You know the formula of A. A is equal to P into TR plus 1. So when 7,400 is A, T is 3. When 9,000 is A, T is 5. You get two equation. Solve both the equation to find R. Solve the equation so that you can find R. So the purpose of dividing first equation and second equation so that PP term gets cancelled. Okay. So that was the intention of dividing. Now let's see the next question. Raghu invested a part of rupees 50,000 at 10% simple interest and rest of it at 12% simple interest per annum. At the end of 5 years, he got a total amount of 78,200. How much money he had invested at different rates? Okay. So Raghu has 50,000. He divided into two parts. We don't know how much he divide, like the amount we don't know. Suppose this is x, so this will become 50,000 minus x. So suppose he invested x at 10% simple interest. Okay, and time is given as 5 years. Okay, and this 50,000 minus x he invested for 12.12%. Okay, at the end of 5 years he got total amount 78,200. So total amount he is getting is 78,200. He invested 50,000. So total simple interest he is getting 28,200. Okay. So let let my P be X in first case. I'll name it as case 1. Okay, this is my P1, this is my R1. Okay, so this will be my P2 and this is my R2. Okay, so let's start. Okay. So let the amount of deposit be like first case. So let the amount of deposit in first case, like first part, be x. So P1 is equal to x. Okay, so then amount of deposit in second case will be 50,000 minus x which is P2 is equal to 50,000 minus X. Okay. So it's given, oops, sorry. Okay. So it's given, rate of interest is given. Okay. So for case 1, case 1, I mean part 1. Okay. So R1 is given as 10%, which is 0.10 or 0.1. Okay. T is 5 years. T is 5 years in both the cases. Right? The way we derived A formula, so we know that A1 is equal to P1 into 1 plus TR1, because T is same, 5 years. Right? So let us calculate this. Okay. A1 we don't know. P1 is X. Correct? P1 is X. 1 plus T. T is 5 and R is 0.10. So into 0.10. Okay. So now this can be written as X into 1 plus 0.5 okay, you add 1 plus 0.5, it will become, and multiply 1.5x. So A1 is equal to 1.5x. Okay. Now let us calculate for case 2. Okay. Now case 2, R1, R2 is given as 12%. 12% means 0.12 and T is 5% only. T is equal to 5 years. Sorry, T is 5 years. Okay. So same formula, A2 is equal to P2 1 plus TR2. So A2 we don't know. P2 is 50,000 minus X. 1 plus T is 5. Rate of interest is 0.12. Okay. So when we calculate this, 50,000 minus X into, let's calculate 5 into 0.12 plus 1. 5 into 0.12, oops, 5 into 0.12 is equal to 0.6. So this will become 1.6. Now let's open this. 1.6 into, so this is 1.6 into 50,000 minus X. Let's open the bracket. 1.6 into 50,000, it comes to 80,000 minus 1.6x. So, okay. So A1 is equal to 1.5x and A2 is equal to 80,000 minus 1.6x. Okay. and we know the total amount, okay, is 78,200. That means A1 plus A2 is equal to 78,200. So let us substitute A1 and A2. A1 is 1.5x, 1.5x plus A2 is 80,000 minus 1.6x is equal to 78,000. You solve this, you'll find the value of x. Okay. So let's solve this. So this is 1.5x plus 80,000 minus 1.6x is equal to 78,000. So 80,000, I'll take it to the other side. It will become 1.5x minus 1.6x is equal to 78,000 minus 80,000. So this becomes minus 1.5 minus 1.6. It becomes minus 0.1x is equal to minus 78, 79. Oh, it's not 78,000, it's 78,200. It's 78,200. 78,200. Okay. So 78,200 minus 80,000 is minus 1,800. Minus you can just cancel it. So we can say 0.1x is equal to 1,800. So x is equal to 1,800 divided by 0.1, which will make x is equal to 18,000. Okay, and what is x? X is P1, right? So that means P1 is 18,000 and 50,000 minus 80,000, 18,000 is P2. Okay, so therefore amount deposited at 10% is rupees 18,000. Okay, this is x. We are talking about x. And amount deposited at 12% is 50,000 minus x. So 50,000 minus 18,000, which is rupees 32,000. So that means out of 50,000, 18,000 was deposited for 10% and 32,000 was deposited for 12%. Okay, mark this sum also as important. Let's see the next question. If interest on 6,200 is more than interest on 5,400 by 120 in 3 years, find the rate of interest. Okay, so rate of interest is same. So let rate of interest is R. Interest on 6,200 is more than interest on 5,400 by 120. Okay, in 3 years. We don't know how much is the interest, but we know if P1 is equal to 6200 and P2 is 5400. So interest, like if simple interest, I'll write simple interest. in this, if P2 is 5,400, okay, interest on 6,200 is more than 5,000. Okay, so if simple interest 2 is x, simple interest 1 will be x plus 120 in 3 years. Find the rate of interest. You are supposed to find I. Okay, so T is 3 years in both the case. R is also same. Okay, so T is 3 years. R we don't know, so R is R only. Okay, so one equation we have, simple interest 1 minus simple interest 2 is 120. Okay, yeah, so simple interest 1 minus simple interest 2 is equal to 120. Okay, and simple interest 1 is P into T into R, correct? So P1 into T into R we don't know. P1 is 5,400, T is 3 years. Okay, minus simple interest 2. Simple interest 2 is P2 into T into R is equal to 120. P1 is 5,400. Oh, sorry, not 5,400. 6,200. 6,200. T is 3 years, so into 3 into R, minus P2 is 5,400. Okay, and T is 3 years only, same, no, and R we don't know, is equal to 120. So let's calculate this. 6,200 into 3. Okay, we don't need to write this. Sorry. We know P1, P2, T is 3 years, R is 5 years. And the difference between both the simple interest is 120. Okay. Simple interest 1 minus simple interest 2 is equal to 120. Okay. Now 6,200 into 3. 6,200 into 3. It comes to 18,600. So 18,600 R minus 5,400 into 3. 16,200. So minus 16,200 R is equal to 120. 18,600 minus 16,200. It comes to 2,400. So this is 2,400 R is equal to 120. So R is equal to 120 divided by 2,400. So it comes to 5%. So 0.05, which is 5%, and that is what is asked. Find the rate of interest. Okay, and with this we finish simple interest problems. Okay, mark this question also as important. This also comes in the exam. Okay, that's it for the day, students. Have a great day. Thank you very much.